Okay, hi. So some C interview questions, C and data structure interview questions. It's a common asked interview questions in C and data structures. These questions are related to experience and freshers also. It's useful. It's a but it's a based on depth. It's a if you take some topic. It's a if you have experienced guy, it's going to the some depth. If not, it's asking to the basics kind of things. It's a fresher guy. So these questions it's useful for experienced guys and as well as freshers also. Here it's a first question. It's a memory layout of OC. Here it's I think it's a memory layout text segment, data segment, and heap segment. Just I'll clarify. It's a fresher guy. Just they asking to the what is the memory layout like. It's a text segment, data segment, and heap segment. Stock segment. It's like kind of answer. Maybe they accepted, but experience guys, it's not like that. It's just they going to the in detailed way. It's like what kind of memory is stored in heap and stack and data segment, or like kind of questions they asked in some deep level. Okay. And next it's a command line argument. What is command line argument and what is use of command line arguments? It's a one type of question. And next it's a next how to find the size without using size of operations. So here without using size of operation, how to find the size of structure or normal operations, anything. If you take in structure by using pointer, it's a pointer and pointer increment. It's a getting the size of uh, structure. So like this kind of question. And print 1 to 100 without using loop operations. It's here not without using loop operation you can find the size of sorry, print the 1 to 100. And next it's a storage classes. Here it's a auto, static, extend, and register. Especially they ask concentrating on example and also way to store and what is use of static variable and what is use of register variable and what is use of extend and auto also. They are asking different kind of way, different use cases way they asked. Okay. And next program execution process, preprocessor, compiler, and assembler and linker. What each stage what kind of operations they added in preprocessor and compiler and assembler and linker. And in depth way in linker what is use of linker and assembler, without assembler what will happen, without preprocessor what will happen. So kind of questions they asked. Okay. Next uh, write a program a sum of digits like if you take int equal to 1 1 2 3, so they expected output like 1 plus 2 plus 3 equal to 6, like kind of questions they ask me to sum of digits. Okay. Next write a given program. It's a palindrome or not. I think you know guys right, it's a palindrome or not number. So if you take 1 to 1 it's a input int or input value. 1 to 1 means here if you after reversing also it's a got the output it's like 1 to 1 only after reversing value. So it's a kind of way. So after reversing also, so that is the palindrome. So it's a given number palindrome or not like that. And next it's a write a program. It reverse the number. It's same if you take it's a 1 to 3 3 to 1. And here I think I have one video. Same if you take any value, it's a 10 digit value, 15 digit value, any number in integer number, you can reverse. Okay. And write a program prime number, given number is prime number or not, otherwise it's a range of prime number. If you take in 50, it's a in 1 to 50 how many prime numbers it's a present, it's kind of question. And next it's a write a program string to integer. Here it's a one library function is there, atoi. It is converted to string to integer. It's a kind of questions they're asking. Fibonacci series. Here this question, Fibonacci series question, and also by using recursion how to Fibonacci series you can print. Okay. And next, some bitwise operator question. Check the bit is set or not. A particular bit, ith bit means is the third bit or fourth bit is set or not, and check the bit is set or not, and clear the bit, toggle the bit, and particular bit it's a clearing, toggle, and set the bit. It's a third bit or second bit or something. It's a 13, 14, 15, 16. These kind of questions only. Find the number is even or odd using bitwise operator. It's a given number is even number or odd number using bitwise operator, one of the question, and check the number is power of 2 or not. This is also bitwise operator related question. And next, it's a count the number of zeros and ones in binary number. It's a how many zeros and ones in present in binary number. If you take it's a 7 0 1 1 1, it's a means it's a here it's a 1 0 3 ones, like kind of answer they expected. Swap two number using bitwise manipulation. Same, it's a swapping the numbers in bitwise operation. And count the number of bits and flips to A to B. If you take in A equal to 10, it's a B equal to 11. How many bits to flip 10 to 11? Means you need to print the how many bits it's required to the A to B. And reverse the bit, reversing the bit number, and swap the ith and j number, and reverse the number. So kind of questions they asked. And swap even and odd bits, and write toggle clear and set using macros. Just you can, sometimes they are asking to the only one macro, in there no need to ask, then you guys are no need to do the whole program. Just they are asking to the just only macro, macro only, toggling, clearing, and set the bit. Okay. And toggle the third and fifth bit, and set the third and fifth bit, clear the third and fifth bit. It's kind of questions they asked. And I have making my channel at some videos related to the questions, bitwise operator questions. Then go and go through that questions also. Okay. And next, functions. What is the function and what is use of function? And next, what is the difference between call by value and call by reference and with example? And what is function pointer and example and use case kind of questions, and pointer to function with example. And also write a C program, string reverse, and remove all duplicate characters in string, and count the uppercase and lowercase letters in string. How many lowercase letters and how many uppercase letters in present in particular string, and count the vowels and consonant in particular strings. A, E, I, O is the vowels, and how many consonants. It's if you take it's our name or something in a string, how many vowels are there and how many consonants are there, and also how uppercase letters and lowercase letters. So print. And remove, replace repeated characters in string. It's removing the repeated characters in string. Okay, this kind of questions in string side expected in small questions also. And write a program, reverse an array elements, and reverse the array element, and write it, remove the duplicate elements in the array, and write a missing element in the array. If you take it's 1 2 3 4 5, instead of that you take 1 2 3 and 5, you can find it 4 is missing, right? You can kind of questions you ask, so 4 is the missing element in array, directly you can print. And linear search and binary search, it's some sorting operations in data structure side, bubble sort, insertion sort, and they are mostly they ask the sorting algorithm, any one sorting. So if you learn on the bubble sort, it's a fine for you, fine for us. It's a like it's a one question only, it's fine. And find the smallest element in the array, and find the largest element in the array, and find the second largest element in the array. Find the it's like this way also I make one video in your my channel and go through and check. It's like a sorting algorithm. Find the smallest element, largest element, second largest element, third largest element kind of things. I make video. Can you go through that video? And two-dimensional array with example, and what is use of two-dimensional array kind of questions they are asking. Sometimes they are asking to syntax. Mostly they are not concentrating on interview or two-dimensional array, but they are asked just syntax and what is use of two-dimensional array kind of questions they are asked. Okay, means I told that's my experience. They are not asked to two-dimensional array questions. Okay, that's why I told maybe if you're based on interview or and they be asked. Okay, and next, what is the segmentation fault with the example? And next, it's a little Indian, big Indian with example, and how to convert a little Indian to big Indian to little Indian. This is the basic. This is the very important questions in interviewer. Mostly, it's a 50 to 60% of interviewers they touch this question, little Indian and big Indian, and convert to little to big Indian. Okay, and next, it's a dynamic memory allocation with example. So dynamic memory allocation, how to allocate and what are the functions are used, malloc, calloc, realloc, free, and all those things. And next, difference between constant integer pointer and pointer to constant. What is the difference between both? You can give the example and asking to the example code also. Give the example and like kind of things, and pointer to constant pointer. Okay, and next, what is the pointer and type of pointers? What are the pointer is the variable, it's a store that is of another variable, and type of pointers, wild pointer and wide pointer, dangling pointer, it's like. And next, what is the difference between static and dynamic memory allocation? What is the use of static memory and what is the use of dynamic memory? Without static, what will happen? With static, what will happen? Kind of questions they asked. Okay, and this topic need to give an example of arrays, and if or give the example of array, and how to memory allocation and static memory allocation, how to happen and how to do, and dynamic memory allocation what will happen, kind of questions. Okay, and next, what is the difference between type def and macro? And next, it's a stack overflow and heap overflow with example, like what is a stack overflow, what are the what is the case, what is the cases a stack overflow happen, what is the case and a heap overflow happen. It's kind of questions they asked. Okay, there's again to example and stack overflow example and heap overflow example. Okay, and next, what is the pointer in C and why are the pointers used? Yeah, it's already okay. And how to declare and initialize the pointer, how to the declaration and initialization of the pointer. What is the difference between pointer and a normal variable? It's a, what is the difference? It's a pointer variable and a normal variable. And what null means, what is the null pointer, and what is the use of that? And it says sometimes it's given to the some snippets related to the pointer. I think it's need to give to the answers. Okay, and wild pointer, dangling pointer, and what is the uses, how to prevent the dangling pointer, how to, what is the difference between normal pointer and wide pointer, and kind of questions they asked in pointer side. And what is the difference between pointer and dangling pointer and wide pointer? It's a kind of questions they asked. What is the function pointer, and how to declare and used? Some syntax are the asked function pointer and pointer to function. It's a, maybe they asked some syntax related to the that, and sometimes it's a function pointer example. It's a, I think it's a, most of the interviewers ask to. So what is function pointer, and give one example. I need to write one example. It's a taken basic question, a basic example, and I can do that. What is null pointer and how to difference for uninitialized pointer? Okay, next, what is the pointer to pointer, and how to you dynamically allocated a two-dimensional array using pointer, and sometimes it's a dynamic allocation, how to do that? And what is the array of pointer? Give an example. And what is the difference between pointer to function pointer and a normal pointer. It's like, so what is the difference between the both, and what does void int mean? This is the what is the meaning of this, and what is the what are the memory leaks and how to avoid them, and what will happen if you free a pointer twice. uh, Means if you twice the pointer is free, what will happen? So this is the very important question they asked multiple times. Okay. What will happen if you free the multiple two times in free? Okay. And can you use malloc and free instead of function and return the allocation memory? Okay, it's a question. What will happen is a free a pointer but still trying to access it. So that case it's a dangling pointer. It's happened. It's how to avoid the dangling pointer. All those things kind of questions they asked mostly in pointer side. And next, structures and union. What is structure in C? How it differs from array? How do you define initialize the structure? And what is union and how to different from structure? What are the memory size and difference between structures and union? So what is the difference between union and structure? What is the use case of structure? Kind of questions they asked. And how do the union save the memory, and what is the structure padding, what is the bit manipulation, and all those kind of questions. They how to remove the padding, and how to the what is the difference between padding and bit field, and what is the bit field structure, and what is the structure contain, and union contain structure. It's a like kind of questions. It's a basically they concentrating on what is the difference between structures and union, and what is the use case, and what is how to avoid structure padding, and they give some snippet to and to what is the size of structure, and kind of questions they asked. What is the padding will happen, and what is how to avoid the padding, all those kind of questions they asked. Okay. And next it's a data structure side. What is the data structure, why do they are important, what is the difference between arrays and linked list, and how to choose the best data structures for your problem. That is the important question. That's a real-time cases they asked. Okay. What is the type of linked list? It's a single linked list, double linked list, circular linked list kind of question. What is the advantages of linked list over arrays? What is the advantages for linked list instead of arrays, why you are using in linked list? And C program implementation, single linked list, double linked list. In single linked list they asked first it's a end, you add node end, or begin or middle or some particular place, or search the find the link and reverse the linked list, delete the first node or last node and middle node, particular node. It's a kind of questions they concentrating on. And next it's a finally it's mostly importantly they mostly after everything is good first, mostly they can take interviews for second one, L1 and L2 kind of things, first round and second round. It's a first round mostly they are not going to data structure side, linked list and side. Second round only they going. First round mostly they concentrating on your projects and C basic questions only. See basic type of questions and theory questions, some theory questions related to the storage, memory storages, and storage classes, and uh, memory related questions. Means some stack, what is stack memory, heap memory, and allocations of memories. All kind of questions only they concentrating on. Then only they are going to the some basic kind of questions they asked. Is one of the question definitely they asked to bitwise operator questions. It's not only whatever I mentioned, it's going to the different questions also they going. Some questions I am frequently means what my experience already I shared in some questions in questions and answers in making videos in my channel. Can you go through that? And also but these are the basic questions you need to go to that. And then In linked list mostly they are concentrating on second level of interview. In that also mostly they are concentrating on L single linked list only, not going to double linked list. I am my experience in 90% case, I am not going to the double linked list. If ask question also, just I know the concept, and if I give the questions I can, but present just I'm using linked list one, linked list, single linked list only, but that kind of answer also they are accepting, no issue. In L2 round mostly they concentrating on linked list. Okay, these are the some base questions related to the C. It's not only that, first it's going to the these questions, then going to be attend start to attend interview. Mostly some, maybe I'm not sure. If we go through these questions, you got some idea, and in future they ask also, you can easily crack the interview C. And here in device driver developer, first mostly they concentrating on C only. Device driver BSP interview questions first. If they dedicated 1 hour, instead of that it's almost 40 minutes, they ask a question related to the C only. So it's a very important in C, in Linux BSP and Linux driver developer. Okay, so okay, thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe this my channel for help. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.